Jai Shri Ram, and welcome to yet another episode of Indosphere Insights. My name is Kedar Pawar, and I have recently started this channel to share some geopolitical insights that are shaping our world today. Well, firstly, I would like to thank all those who have subscribed to my channel and all those who have also liked the videos. And thank you so much for your encouragement. And I would request all those who haven't done so, please do so. Okay. Now, friends, as we all know, in this week there is a lot of action that has happened. We have already seen a ceasefire between Iran and Israel, and Donald Trump has taken the credit of that ceasefire, which was expected. Well, why this ceasefire now? We need to understand that when Israel had started these attacks, it had certain targets in mind. Namely, first, it wanted to destroy all the nuclear facilities in Iran, and secondly, it wanted to neutralize the top leadership, the military leadership, and the scientists of Iran. These were those hardliners who were supporting Khomeini for this regime all this while. So, neutralizing them was its major target. Having said that, we have seen that most of these targets been neutralized, and even US had got into this war, and that's where now we are seeing an abrupt ceasefire because US has negotiated with now whatever leadership is left in Iran, and what we will see in coming days is that uh, the outcomes that I had mentioned in my previous video. Uh, First is obviously the regime change, and second is the denuclearization. Well, when it comes to regime change, we need to understand that all the top leaders who are supporting Khomeini are now have been neutralized, and whatever military dispensation and whatever leaders that are left in Iran have already negotiated with the US. So when it comes to regime change, you can say technically the regime change is already done in Iran. It is just a matter of fact when you will see that Khomeini getting outstated and a US-led democratic government taking the center of Iran's leadership, and that is where we will see the son of Reza Pahlavi coming in and seeing this peaceful transition. Well, US also has its plan for Iran, wherein now you must be hearing that Donald Trump is already stating that he wants to lift all the sanctions from Iran. Why? Because he wants countries to buy more of the oil from Iran so that the US and its companies can make profits. Well, the long term plan, by the looks of it, what US has is that they want to profit from the oil of Iran, and they will use this profit for the rebuilding purpose of Iran. Namely, what we will see in the long term is by 2040, a large portion of Iran's population getting converted into Christianity, and this will be obviously led by US and its allies. Now, speaking of uh, this whole region, the West Asia region, previously, in my earlier video, I had already covered a bit of one of the economic corridors, friends, which is IMEC corridor. And in this today's video, you must have seen the thumbnail of Instc corridor, which is the International North-South Trade Corridor, or rather Transport Corridor. And you must have seen in the image that this particular corridor again starts from India, and it goes from Iran right up to Russia and then Europe. Well, when you see, or rather, I had mentioned in my previous video that Israel is already doing all the dirty work in cleaning up or rather de radicalizing the entire West Asia. Now, in this INSTC corridor, you must be seeing that it is going through the Chabahar port in Iran. And in this corridor's region, you must be now witnessing there is only one country that is supporting radicalization, and that is Pakistan. Let's discuss a few points about Pakistan, where Pakistan is the only country wherein the military dispensation has the whole or rather rules the whole country. Okay, And we have seen that its military leader Asif Munir recently he had been to US and he had also promoted Donald Trump for a Nobel Peace Prize. And the very next day, Donald Trump had striked Iran, right? And Pakistan had to cut a sorry figure. Well, Pakistan in the coming days or rather in the coming years, what we are going to see is it will be there will be definitely a geographical change of Pakistan, wherein India taking back POK. As we all know that Operation Sindoor 2.0 is coming in very fast, and we'll see that happening in coming months. Now, speaking about Pakistan, we need to understand a little background about Pakistan. When I mentioned that it is the military that is ruling the country, right? By that, what we know is Pakistan is the major industries in Pakistan. Or rather, there's a Fauji Foundation in Pakistan which controls the entire country, and it almost runs like a conglomerate, like how we have Adanis and the Ambanis and the Tatas here, right? There, the Fauji Foundation controls literally everything that's running in Pakistan, right from its real estate industry, its cement industry, its schools, its uh, its retail, everything basically. And the annual revenues, you will be shocked to know that the annual revenues go up to 26 billion or more. So that is how much the control is at the for the military. So whatever leadership or other whatever political leadership that you see in Pakistan, it's completely controlled by the military, and any leader who has sort of tried to betray them, we have all seen the outcome of that leader. It is the only country wherein no prime minister, or rather, it is one of the countries where no prime minister has completed its 5-year terms ever post independence. Whereas we have seen military dictators like Yahya Khan, Liaquat Ali, Pervez Musharraf, who have actually controlled the country for long years than its prime ministers. So this is the background, and in coming years, what we will see is once India takes back POK, there will be internal revolts in Pakistan and the other provinces, namely the Balochistan, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. There will be a lot of revolt in these provinces for independence as well. In Pakistan, there is only one province which is sort of a developed province, which is known as Punjab province. The entire nerves of Pakistan run from Punjab. Well, friends, we are going through some very interesting time when it comes to geopolitical events, and be ready to witness the geographical changes in the neighborhood. That is, first is Pakistan, and second, obviously, what we will see is in Bangladesh. So this is the decade of change, which I had mentioned in the earlier video, wherein you will witness rapid de-dollarization, you will witness a rapid de-radicalization, and that is where you are seeing a lot of cleanup that is happening in West Asia. And this cleanup will happen also within internally in India. You must have already seen a lot of action that is happening internally for the illegal Bangladeshis, and it is going to be happening in all the states, and not simultaneously. It will happen slowly, but it will definitely happen. So this is what I want to share, folks, in today's video, and in coming videos we will share some more details, and you will get to know what exactly is going on when you see a major political event or other geopolitical event that happens. In geopolitics, understand one thing: there are no friends or enemies, there are temporary alliances. Like a very big example that I can give you is the alignment between Russia, China, and India for de-dollarization. So we'll see the turn of events as they happen, and we will keep on connecting like this, wherein I'll share more insights. Please do share your feedback and subscribe to the channel and press that like button, uh, so that you get the notification once the new video is up. So I'll wrap up this video for now, folks. Thank you so much for listening. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.